Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your January 2017 tarot card reading. I'm Chrissy. Welcome to Angelic Inspiration. Thanks for joining me for this. This is going to be a big month for you guys. Um, Truly, your spread looks really good. Let me start by saying thank you for all the subscriptions, the likes, the shares. I truly do appreciate it. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas season, holiday time. But here we are in a new year, and a new year brings new beginnings. So, as I look at your spread, I want to start with your oracle card. You received hope for the oracle message for this month, Scorpio, okay? So the hope card, it brings it's one of the greatest emotions that we feel, right? Because we're hopeful. We're hopeful for new beginnings, new things to take place, for change to come about. So as I go into your reading, um, two major things that really hit me as I pulled this spread for you. One is you have the Hermit card in the general energy. So general energy surrounding this month of January 2017 for Scorpio, whether you're a Scorpio sun, rising, or moon, okay? You're going to be feeling like you want to go within to find answers. You're contemplating. You want to be alone. You're kind of isolating yourself. And that's okay, right? Because as you go within in the general energies, and you have the Ace of Wands, which is, it's sparking new ideas. It's giving you clarity. So as you find this kind of alone time that you're searching and you're contemplating and you're wondering about your new beginnings, what is taking place for you that's new? How do you want to set your new year up? Well, by going within and finding the light, this could be meditation, this could be just going into a state of being alone and truly seeing what you really want to come about, right? What you truly when you go deep inside and you really feel of what you want your year to bring you, you're going to spark new ideas and get clarity and gain that wisdom of what you truly need to go forward. So it's new ideas. It's the Ace of Swords is like bringing on this new idea, this aha. By going within, I got it. I get it. I finally understand what the message is, and I'm gaining clarity with that. So that's the general energy you're going to be feeling. And it's a new spark, a new idea, a new feeling to kind of revive you, to give you that place of being at kind of peace with this new idea that you're bringing in for yourself in this good thought process of really using that wisdom to proceed in the month, right? So that's really a good start to a new month, to a new year. As far as work and career, for some of you who are not working, there's opportunities come into for you to, look through to see what is for you. I feel as though for some of you that are not working or need to change a job, you're going to get a lot of opportunity for this month. So you should be able to land something by the end of January going into February. Now, for others of you in a job that you're not so happy with, you're kind of standing your ground and biding your time. Okay, maybe it's time for you to set your intentions out there and get some good feedback of maybe applying for new positions or really going for and putting it into action to really make that happen. So you're not always standing guard. It's like saying, I've been through this before. I have all the same anguish and anxiety, and I truly want something new. So for some of you, you're going to be making a big change. Change is in these cards for you as far as standing your ground, holding your own, biding your time. You got to go out and grab that. You have to go out and make that happen, really kind of put that into action if that's what you want. If you want a new job, if you want a new career, this is the time, the month of January, to contemplate what that's going to be and to really put it into action and make that really happen for you. Okay, because what I'm seeing here is that you need this bit of inspiration and passion to really make the Nine of Wands, to really make him move to a completing cycle so you can have new job opportunities and new things come to you because you're seeking it. You're really putting effort into and action into seeking that new opportunity or a few new opportunities, but don't let them pass by you. We don't want them to reflect off. We want them to come to you. We want you to be open to be able to receive them, to look into them, to to see what's balanced and what works for you within those opportunities. Some might not. Some might not pan out, but some might if you put it into action and make it happen. Okay? Because the universe is saying, okay, here's your new beginnings, right? Here they are. Here's your Ace of Pentacles. Here's your new start, your new job, your new career change. This is what it's saying to you. And you're saying to me in this card reading, you're saying, well, I'm kind of at a stalemate. I can't leave yet. I can't do this yet because of this. So there's no bargaining. See, the Two of Swords, it makes it become kind of stalemate, but it's a fair and balanced decision that you're making to not make the choice either way to move forward. Okay, but change is going to take place some way, somehow. And the choices are going to be yours, whether you take one of some of the opportunities or pan through them to see which opportunity is for you. Okay, because you're saying in these cards, well, here you go, universe. I know you're handing me this and I have to seek this, right? But what is this new prosperity I'm trying to seek? Is it a job? Is it something that I'm going for because I'm kind of standing on guard? I'm not really sure. I know I want the change, but I don't know if I really want to put into action to make that happen because I'm kind of at a stalemate. That's what you're saying to me. I'm at a stalemate and I can't decide, but you will decide. I think January is truly going to really catapult you out there with these new ideas and maybe seeking those new opportunities to really do that so that you can make the change happen and not let it stay a stalemate because you're not ready or you're not willing. It could be a willingness too. It's like you have the drive and the passion, but you still want to go within a little bit. That's like saying I'm not quite ready. I want to stay within. I want to isolate myself. It's just more of the same for you because you don't want to move that emotion, right? Or there's no hope for me with my job and career. There's plenty of hope because when you don't think there's hope, right? When we have that emotion of, there's no hope for me to get something new because nothing's come about, that's when hope kind of taps you on the shoulder and says, look again, here I am, here's hope. And it gives you this emotion of feeling hopeful because the opportunities are coming in. You just have to seek them out, right? They're coming in. They're there. You just have to look. You have to look for them. Don't stand on guard. Don't try to protect, put up that barrier to protect yourself from not letting the change take place and making the decision happen. It's like saying I'm not indecisive. I'm very decisive, but the timing is not right. January is the month for you to really go for what you're looking to do, okay? And also, you have the Nine of Swords in the Justice card, but the Nine of Swords is in reverse. And I love to see that for you, Scorpio, because you're not overthinking it. You have to let the natural rhythm in the flow take place for whatever prosperity new that you want to bring into your life. You have the new ideas, the new prosperity, the new job, these are opportunities that are coming your way, and the universe is opening up to say, here, we're going to give you this. You're balancing and you're not letting the your negative mindset of a stalemate situation get to you at this point. So 3rd, 4th week of January, you're feeling pretty good. You're feeling much better. You're rested. You're almost saying, you know what, this situation is not good for my health. It's not helping me, right? This job, this situation, this circumstance is not, it's not really helping me in any shape, way, or form. So I need to either get a new job or get a job that suits my needs. And it's taking it off your mind because you're balancing out the energy, right? You're really weighing out your options as far as how that takes effect on you, whether it be your physical body, body, mind, and soul, in your mind thinking or overthinking. But I love to see the Justice card because it's giving you balance and it's letting you receive by going within to really have that thought process change, that there is hope for you to move this situation along, this circumstance that you so desire and you so need to take place for you, especially in this month of January. As the month quiets down, right, for you, and you've rested, you've taken a break, you've rejuvenated a little, it opens you up to have more clarity on situations and what you need to do going forward. And that's, I think, how the Ace of Swords is playing out for you within circumstances in an aspect of your life, right? Whether that be work, career, family. I really think that that is really big cards, and it's fast energy. So I feel like, if you feel like change hasn't taken place, sometimes you can get yourself, this is the energy I'm feeling. Don't get mad at me, Scorp, but I feel like your mind goes back and forth, so you almost stop yourself from letting that change take place. You fear that. You fear the new change, the new opportunity. You kind of have this sense of fear and anguish about it, so that it doesn't make you put your foot forward to really go after something new. But you know deep down inside you that there is something new for you. You just have to have the hope and faith and the courage to make the change take place. I hope that makes sense in a kind of strange way. Because as we interpret the cards, as a reader, right, I'm trying to interpret them as to how you are moving this situation along. And Scorpio is a sign, you're the eighth house. You can go really, really deep, right? You can go so deep that you overthink what the actual reality of it is, right? Because you're balancing out. You're trying to be so careful in what you're choosing, what opportunity you're going to take. And you should do that, right? Because that's part of the whole process, right? It's the knowledge and gaining the inner wisdom to let you make the right decision, right? Because Scorpios, you don't want to make the wrong one. But I feel as though whatever you're guarding, you're holding on to some of that negative energy because you don't want the change to take place. However, January is the month for you, Scorp, to really go within and really look for the answers, because you know what they are. Just don't overthink them. Really start now. Start now in January. So by the springtime, you can have your foot either out the door into a new position or out the door for a complete change, right? And I really feel that, and I feel it's around work in your working situation. You have some busy energy for this month after a time of relaxation, rejuvenation. For some of you with, family and friends, I think some of you are glad that, the holidays are over. You have taken a rest, you're rejuvenated. You have the card of the Chariot here, so that's saying that you're in full control of your emotional house. You're really you're kind of rejuvenating and ready for action. You're ready to go forward. You're ready for a new year, I would really say. A new year, a new month, a new beginning. You're welcoming it, and there is success around that for you. So that's a good thing too. That's really good. I like your reading. I really do, Scorp. I like it. I especially like it because it's starting out with the Hermit card. It is just so Scorpio of you to have the Hermit. So I feel as though, especially with the 9 reversed, you're overcoming your fear. You're overcoming the obstacles. And I hope that didn't, okay, I hope my low power mode didn't show up there for you. You're releasing this anguish. I feel for health for some of you out there. You know, it could be breathing or cold or respiratory that you're not feeling that well, but you're balancing it. You're really trying to keep your health in good form. Take care of yourself, because some of you could be really not happy with something physically within yourself, and you're balancing that out also. You're making choices for your own health and what you're going to do to make yourself feel better, to look better. You do have the Queen of Wands energy overall in this whole reading, and that's, you're charming, you're witty, you're quite psychic in that card. It's male or female. This is a general reading. People really like you. They like you. You have charisma. You're funny. It's just this is how you're going to be received in the month of January. So I think that that's really beautiful too. But also, the Queen of Wands, you notice she has a little black cat here. For some people, I know they could say creepy cat, but it's not a creepy cat. It's her own. It's a psychic. It's your own inner self. It's your own intuition. So people are going to be receiving you as feeling like that. So if you have a health issue where you don't think you're attractive, funny, witty, you are, okay? And if there's something you want to improve upon within your own health, and if that's physically, emotionally, or mentally, you know, that's to really do something about it. That's to, however that is for you, whatever nurtures you as far as exercise, daily routine, meditation, your spiritual practices, that's what it is that's going to let you receive to make your health feel good and you feel better. I think you're feeling better in the month because the 9 is in reverse. So most of you in the health category of your life, that aspect, you should be feeling a bit better and a little bit more rejuvenated, and keep up the practices that you do, or get back into the swing of what you need to create that body, mind, and soul so you're feeling good. And, you know, don't let the anxiety or the stress of your own physical self get in your way. Just try to do the best you can with it. If you have any ailments, or, you know, you can't go do your regular exercise routine, or however that is for you, just do what you can to make yourself feel good, because that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, it's to relieve the stress and let you have a free flow and balanced, healthy mindset to feel better. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to some of you anyway. And if any of this resonates, you know, leave me a comment, because it does help me as I do these readings. You have a lot of energy here, Scorp, and you have a couple new beginnings, new insights coming with clarity. So go within to find that clarity, that sense of peace that you need to make the decisions as you go about this month. But I think overall it's a very calming month. The holidays are over. And I think some of you are going to enjoy, you know, the rest that you've had or rest that you have coming up. I do see a little bit of rest and recuperation in the month of January for you. So, you know, I hope that serves you well and you're feeling better and ready and able to have these new beginnings that are coming your way, and to catch them, because, you know, there's a few coming your way. So I hope you can receive them, work with the energy, have the hope that you need, because there's plenty of it. Sometimes when things seem dark or that it can't be, it can be, because it's looking right at you. Just go for it. Go for the opportunities. Weigh your options and make the best choices you can for this month anyway. So thank you, Scorpio, for listening. I will leave my email in the description box for those of you who might like a private reading. I am running maybe 2 weeks out on those. But either way, you can email me for details. And I will be back doing the mid-months for January. I did take a break in December. I didn't do any mid-month readings. But either way, I will talk soon. Have a great month, everybody. Bye-bye.